Hey guys, it's Yon. Welcome back to the Yon Gaming Show. Today we're playing Dyson Sphere Program. This game was recommended to me by Jam. He said a friend of his recommended it to him. It's essentially a cross between Mindustry and Satisfactory, if you've played either of those games. I would say it leans a little more to Satisfactory from what I've seen. But yeah, I've played a little bit of it, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys a video. What the game is, maybe you'll be interested in, and some of the basics at the beginning of the game that I've learned so far. So let's just hop in here and create a game. This, from what I can tell, this is a random seed that just happens. I've been just hitting this, and now you're flying a ship towards your destination. Right now it's just like kind of flying on its own.
Welcome to the actual universe.
The actual universe?
You may find it's different from our homeland.
Oh yeah?
Should you be able to adapt to the laws of physics in a short time, I am your advisor and will help you through this mission.
Oh yeah? This is cool. Just that is so cool.
Everything here is yours. As one of Cosmo and the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere program, you will explore this cluster step by step. By using the resources here to construct the Dyson Sphere to provide energy for the center brain to maintain homeland, starting from scratch. I have chosen a designated planet for you to start the mission.
Thanks, man.
Which has necessary resources for initial development.
Okay.
Now please drive the space capsule to the planet.
Please drive it. Some wording they need to change here. Please pilot? You're not driving, you're... I mean, you can use WASD here to kind of... Please operate the vehicle. Doesn't really seem to matter where you point it. It just kind of, once you get close, it'll throw it in an orbit, and there'll be a sequence, and then we'll land kind of situation, so...
Now you are about to reach the designated planet.
They're not huge planets. All right.
This is Icarus, a lightweight industrial mecha with powerful functionality. You can use the arrow keys or right-click on the destination to control its movement. In this mission, you will manipulate Icarus to travel beyond the stars and create miracles.
Create miracles. Okay, before we continue, I need to shut him off. Is there... I'm gonna find this and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and hopefully I turned him off, because I have a feeling if I have him, the advisor running, he's just gonna be talking over me all the time, so... I've set it to the important ones, so hopefully we only hear from him once in a while instead of every little thing. So first off, when we start off here, we got to recycle our shuttle here, and we get some materials from him.
You can use the same operation to collect resources,
Seriously,
such as trees, gravel, etc. In the meantime, hold down Shift and right-click to give a series of commands.
I said to only show the important ones, and now he's gonna be there. Click off there. Okay. Yes, I get it. Stop. Oh my gosh. I guess this is the original mission, so the guy's gonna be talking lots. So you just right-click on materials like this to mine them, stone, things like that. First thing we got to do is find some materials.
You can hold down
the materials that we can burn essentially for fuel are mech. You got your different you got statistics, mecha panel. See, it's telling me to do a scientific, do a technology. The mecha panel, your guy uses a power. You can see the core energy at the bottom here. You just shift click in there and it'll start powering up your guy, and as you move, see it doesn't power it up as much. What we need to find is a coal patch, because that is way better than this. And is that a coal patch? Oh, look at that. So we actually are in a good spot because we have iron there, stone there, coal there, and there's copper way over there. So this is kind of good. We have like a centralized location. So what we need to do first, though, is we need to do a technology upgrade, which allows us to do the rest of these. Do that. You click on it and say activate, and it requires these magnetic coils. And it even tells you just below here what it's required to make it. We need copper bars and those I think they're called basic magnets or something. Let's go into our replicator, which is where we craft everything. We have 10 magnets and we have the 10 copper ingots. So we can just go here, double click on that, or single click, pardon me. And you see in the top left where it says manual research. As we add and create these magnetic coils, they're going to start throwing it in that 0 out of 10. So let's make as many as we can, I guess. Now you see it's starting to count down as it uses them up. There. Now we've created enough, and we've got 2 left over in our inventory. Now if you go in here, you see it's using up that material, and this will unlock the wind turbine, the Tesla tower, and the mining machine. Yay! And we'll click off you. So to place, in this case, I always recommend, what I've seen so far and played so far, is you want to mine coal first, because that's what's going to keep your mecha running. And as long as your mecha is running, everything's fine. So let's zoom in here. We have our coal veins set up here. So let's clear out some of this stuff around us. Want to make sure we don't have anything in the way. The larger the tree, the more time it takes to get rid of it. And I'm just doing this to make room for belts if we want to, or whatnot. So we have power, like in the bottom here we have a couple of tabs, gathering and power plant, but there we go, power plant. Let's build that first, because that's what's going to power our generator.
Turbine. You have established your first power grid. Not all power facilities has its.
Okay, so
You have done building.
oh my gosh, that's going to get annoying. The wind turbine has a ring around it. If you build your mining machine within it, it'll power it. If not, just add a, they call it a Tesla tower. It's a power line, for lack of a better term. Okay, so let's add our mining setup here. Oh, you know what? This is, you're like Clippy from Microsoft Word or Office or whatever. They just will not leave me alone. Okay, so R snaps it around. You can hold shift and it'll kind of, if you don't want it to snap. So what we're gonna do here is, I think, just hold the middle mouse button to spin around here. Try to get as many of these together as we can get. And I think that more there, that's more. Okay, so now we have this powered up and ready to go, and it's producing, it's mining coal way faster than if we did it ourselves. It'll only hold 50, so it's good in the beginning to come back here and check up on that. So now we're here. You see all that wood and everything got burnt. So you do this, and if you put this, it goes from right to left in what it uses. This, so we'll just set it up. It'll burn through this really quick. This is a little bit quicker, and this not as fast. So we'll get 50 more on us, just to we can stack 100 in each one of these. So we should be okay for now. Once they start moving, it'll burn through that that other materials there. So okay, so now we've got our first mining setup, which is great. But now we need to set up our mining for our copper and our iron and our stone eventually as well. Oh yeah, if you go near water, it'll fly over it. But the problem is it burns, like you see it's going up, but when I fly, it goes down. That's how much energy it's using. So you got to be careful you don't run out, I guess, like in the middle of the ocean or something. So for this, we're going to get some iron. Get some iron ingots. Is that ingots? Yeah, iron ingots, copper ingots, magnetic coil, hydrogen fuel rod. I'm not quite sure what these do yet. Looks like we mix some pretty high-end stuff to make it. That's probably later in the game, farther than I've been. Organic crystals. Get from some materials as well. It's like you can burn, or you process the. Oh, it's a fuel type. That's cool. I must get it from harvesting trees and stuff. So I didn't notice that the last time I played through. So we're gonna grab some of that material. Oh, we got a lot of copper over here, and a lot. You know what? It might be better to set up over here. Like, I mean, we can always push a belt from there or there over to here. It's a little more centralized, but we got the stone over there as well. So we don't want to, I guess, travel too far away from our coal power source. So we'll get some more of that. And while that's mining, we can do some other stuff. So now we have building materials. So we want to build wind turbines. You have two ways of doing this. You can build all these components individually, or if you have the materials to build them, you can just double click and it'll automatically grab from your inventory. If you don't have these components, it will grab the raw materials, like the ingots, not the ore. But if you've got ingots, it'll process the ingots into the components you need, and then the components into the building structures you want to do. So now what do we have here? In this case, we don't have everything we need. We need it looks like 2 cogs or gears. What we got here? 2 gears we need. We need 2 magnetic coils, 2 circuit boards, and 4 iron ingots. So we got to make a circuit board, which we need iron and copper to make. We have, thank goodness. Okay. We need. Have to make some more of these. Set this to 10. Just make 10 automatically. 10 of these. So that's going to keep processing while we're trying to do some other stuff. Let's see here. We got 4 circuit boards. We got enough iron. Oh, we need magnet. Process those. It's going to take the basic magnets, I guess. It's going to make the basic magnets out of the ore that we have. We're going to run out of iron ore in a sec here, so let's walk over here. You see, we're still doing good on power. Our mecha hasn't even burnt through the logs yet, so we'll be all right. Definitely need more iron. Once it punches through all that stuff, it's going to jump into the magnets. What else do we need? Need anything else, or can we produce it now? We can produce it now. It made that one last gear that we needed. So we have a wind turbine, and we have another mining machine. What I was trying to say. Now we can place wind turbine. This one I'll place a little bit closer so that we don't run the risk of not being able to power up. We don't have a Tesla tower. Most like that. Little robot dude to place it instantly, which is great.
One of your production facilities is not powered.
Oh, it's not quite in the grid. I thought it was in the grid. If I dismantle this, I don't know if I dismantle this, if it'll put it back. Yes, it will. Perfect. Just move it over. Rebuild it. Okay, so now we're mining iron like crazy. So we've got that. Now we can look at our different construction options here. So we also have upgrades we can do. The first one I'm just going to activate it because we have the material, but this will give us a higher power core to our mecha so that we can go longer with the same amount of, well, not the same amount, longer battery, essentially, a bigger battery. And we want to start with our, which way did I go? Basic logistics we got to start with. So you can say inquire, and essentially that will queue it up. So this manual research says, well, we don't have everything we need for that upgrade. So let's go and make some more. And this is what the game is for the most part. You're going to be, in the beginning especially, doing a lot of the stuff yourself with your mecha. He's essentially a walking command center that gives you the ability to build all this materials. So we'll just pop up all this, and is that enough? Is it gonna... Oh, we are still running low here, so let's make some more. There, now we have enough to finish this particular upgrade. And once this one's done, it'll jump to the next. You're not going to come out this time? No? Okay. So we need to make the circuit boards and the gears again. On that. You see now I need to make that circuit board so it knows I need to make iron ingots and copper ingots first. So once these gears are done, it'll start making this material. It'll make a circuit board. Do it again, make a circuit board. Which is nice because you don't have to do absolutely all of the production then. You're still, well, you're doing it, but you're not having to do from the very bottom to the very top. It kind of automates a little bit, which is a nice kind of way of not having to do all like the menial little tasks. It'll just do it automatically for you. So now we have belts. Oh, don't start. Don't start. Okay, so in this case, we need to get our storage facility done as well. I'm just going to show you guys how the belts work. Okay. Listen. Telling the people what they need to know. You don't need to jump in here and stomp on my toes or anything here. Little robot dudes will come out and just slap them down. You got to be relatively close though. You can't be too far away because they won't build otherwise. So while that's going, let's go to our, I think it's, oh, that's the manufacturing. We need the storage facility one. Where's our storage? Did I get storage in that one? Probably got storage in that first one I just did. Yes. So do we have a storage facility? We do. So, no we don't. Make one. I don't have any stone. Oh my gosh. I think there's rocks around here. There we go. Storage. Place it there. Little dude will come along and go slap. There it is.
You built a storage.
Yes, I did. Thanks for noticing. Okay, so this is the thing that's gonna...
The sorter is...
Leave me alone, Clippy. So, what you have to do with the sorter allows you to put things in and out of different machines, storages, things like that. So, when you want to place it, you can't put the belt right into the building or whatever you want to do. You have to essentially move over to where you're working. Go here. Did I forget something? Valid connection. Did I miss a belt? Oh, that's why. The belts go right in. It's everything else that's my mistake, guys. Sorry. I completely forgot about that. So, belt out. Placement. Stuff starts coming out. Up. I said connect it up. That's one thing I notice about this game. The belt placement can be a little hokey. It's early access, so I'm not giving them too hard of a time here. Hopefully that fixes this. There we go. So now when we get to this end, you'll see it just stops. So we want to put it in the storage. Click on here. And then see the input. Arrow is facing that way. You don't want to click here and then go out, because see how the bridge is facing the wrong way? Click it like that. Boom. Needs power though. That's the thing you got to worry about too. So in this case, we may need our power line. We need to make a power line. Make one. Yeah, we just need a couple of iron ingots. We just place it near our facility. And now everything will start. I'll just make a couple more. It'll start going in here and throwing in storage. And then you'll have a nice place to keep all of this material, and you can run around and grab it. In the beginning, you'll have to use them kind of like you know, kind of like you have multiple chests in Minecraft, just the holding stuff. That's what it'll be. This one will be all your iron, and then you'll have one for your coal over there, and your copper here, and then stone over there. And then you kind of bring them all together. But you know what, guys? That's what I'll show in the next episode. I'll kind of get this all squared away and ready to go. And then I'll show you guys how to merge things into the smelter. And then from the smelter into the manufacturing facility, Mark 1. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know how I'm doing in the comments. And as always, happy gaming.